Hi, Joel. We're here today and we're going to be talking about the air element disc and how we can use that to help people get rid of the feelings of confusion, fear, and lack, and that really are creating self-doubt and feeling less than. And that come also with that, frustration about making decisions. And so all of that kind of filters down and we just don't feel good about ourselves. So if you could talk about this air element disc and how we can use that to clear up some of the confusion and the frustration that we feel in life about not being decisive enough and not being really happy with that path that we're on. That was a mouthful.
It is. It's tough stuff. And when you're in that state and you feel you cannot make a decision or you feel confused, it feels so bad because you're putting a lot of energy into it and it's going nowhere.
Right.
It just makes you feel bad. So something that could open up the logjam, open up the blocks so that you could tune into your intuition and know at a deeper level what you want to do.
I love that word blocks because that just describes the whole thing.
And understanding that it's an energy block within you, it actually is liberating, because then instead of just thinking harder and harder about the situation, instead you get centered.
Right.
So the air element helps expand the energy when you use it properly so that you can dissolve blocks.
Right.
Because the airy expansive element starts to release the blocks that come from the frustration that leads to more frustration. So
yeah, it's a circle.
It's a circle, vicious cycle. In one hand, start to sweep. It's right across your brain. And just imagine, trust your imagination, you're sweeping right through the brain. You're literally connecting the left brain with the right brain with the left brain. And if you're sensitive to energy, you can feel the shifts. And if you're not yet sensitive to energy, practice this and you'll start to get more connection between the rational brain and the intuitive brain. And when you do that, when you get the two sides of the brain working together, you come out of the frustration and there's a deeper something. It's the deeper you, or the deeper potential, deeper knowingness. And that energy knows something that's deeper than whatever it was your mind was stuck in that got you frustrated. And now, instead of doing the big sweep, just imagine that you're contacting the center of the brain and do a really tiny sweep. And as you do that, tune into the situation and don't listen to whatever your mind is chattering about, but just notice right in the center of the brain, there's a vibe or a feeling. And for some people, this will be the first time that they've tuned in to their deeper self. And get a sense of how that deeper self responds to the situation. You might start to get a feeling, you might start to get an inner sense of what's possible. You might get a picture, you might get a vibe or a knowingness. Or maybe it's just that you're starting to feel alive and you're starting to feel an inner silence that goes beyond whatever it was your mind was chattering about.
I almost didn't even hear what you said because I went into what this problem that I'm having, and it's like it just kind of cleared it up. It's like, oh, okay, that's what I need to do.
Right.
I didn't even hear what you said.
And often you already know what to do, but you weren't able to line up with with the knowingness because your rational mind didn't believe that it was possible, or thought, well, I should do what these other people are doing.
But the rational mind also forces you down a linear path. And so,
It says,
when it's analytical, if 2 plus 2 doesn't equal 4, you can't move forward in an
yeah,
analytical mind. So
yeah,
that's where you get stuck. And
mhm,
and that's not, that place is not, you have to get beyond that place to get
yeah,
to, and this literally just like clink. It's like, okay,
yeah.
I know what I need to do now.
And that feeling of, oh, that's okay, I know what to do, sometimes it's very simple. And sometimes it's something as simple as, oh, I've been thinking too hard about this. I need to step back.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it's, oh, I'm trying to please other people because they think I should follow a certain path. But when you tune into your inner knowingness, in a sense, you bypass the confusion and the frustration,
Yes.
because the deeper self realizes, I don't have to please all of them. This is for me to do. This is
Right.
my truth.
Right. It's that whole analytical process.
Mm-hmm. And
It's kind of
the
like,
sense of lack, where you feel you're not able to connect with what you want, the inner self is already connected with the universe. And if that sounds hokey or a bit woo-woo, so be
it
it.
is.
The more you work with energy, the more you'll find that woo-woo is real and it's something tangible that you can feel.
Right.
So the feeling of something way out there or way out in the future or way out somewhere or some other place, when you open up the flow and you use the air element to expand that which has been tight, you start to realize, oh, I am closer to what I've been looking for than I realized. I might even have some of it, at least energetically, within me right now.
Right.
And so vibrationally, when you're able to be in alignment with something that you're going for, the universe starts to rearrange itself in a subtle way so that opportunities that would not otherwise be there start to be there.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. Joel, thank you so much for that.
Thank you, Candace.
For more Powerforms training, information, and to join our Powerforms community, go to powerformshealing.com.